All right, welcome to WP Radio. I just wanted to let everybody know this is a recorded segment from WP Radio Live at the OIAA Claims Conference in January 2019. I hope you enjoy all the different little elevator pitches from all the companies. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it, and we'll see you soon. Tara Doherty, I'm live at WP Radio here, and we're live at the Metro Convention Center during the Claims Conference, and I have Javier Espinal.
Yes.
And Javier, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
If you can tell me about what your company does and the name of it.
Channel Control Merchants. We've been around for about 80 years. We have stores under the umbrella of Treasure Hunt, Dirt Cheap, and Dirt Cheap Building Supplies. In Ontario, just recently we opened up, recently in the last 5-6 years, we opened up stores in Ontario. Southern Ontario mainly, from Oshawa to Mississauga, Niagara, Sudbury, North Bay, Owen Sound, Brantford, and our stores are what are known as extreme value retail stores.
Tell me about your stores. So you've got 120.
Yes, and we're growing exponentially. Just in the last 5 years, we've opened up 14 in Ontario, and we'll be up to 20 by 2020. And they're extreme value retail stores.
So tell me, what is an extreme value retail store? What's that all about?
So you'll see everything that you'd find in a regular department store starting at 50% off. So a lot of our inventories are customer returns, marked out of stock, end of season, and problem inventories, canceled orders, packaging changes, that kind of thing. So one of our strengths in the U.S., because we've been around for so long, especially in the States, is that we have strong relations with salvages or catastrophic inventories from catastrophic events.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this is where we've just started to introduce ourselves in the Ontario market to adjusters, to first responders, just to, like anything in life, variety is a spice of life. So we like to give more offerings to our market. And
so as adjusters who have, say we have a salvage claim where it's just smoke damage, light smoke damage, but the retailer wants it out of his inventory, is this something you come in and buy, or do you take it on consignment, or how does that work?
We can work it whatever works. We do consignments, but we buy up front, and we're also sensitive to the customer getting back up and running, so we can come in and take it all out. We come in with our own people, our own trucks, pallets, materials, and take it to our warehouse. We can count it on site or on our site. We can work from manifests, but if we're given more tools, whether it's a database, we can also put that into our system to capture any inventories that we're buying. We can also segregate into total loss or return to vendor, and we're also very mindful of brand and brand protection.
Yeah, I heard you saying that at your booth when you were talking to somebody. So tell me about your brand and brand protection. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, well, going back to a lot of the people that we work with, they're sensitive to their brand being outside of their markets or that it affect their markets. So we can blackline, remove labels, even blackline through the UPC, so to protect it from not going back to their store for refund.
So they bought it at you at a discount and then try and return it for full retail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
So we're sensitive to those kind of things, as well as geography, and so we have a wholesale division that also sells outside of North America. So with 120 stores being around for 80 years, we have very strong capabilities, and the adjusters, the Ontario Insurance Adjusters Association, we thought would be a good step.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting tie because we do have a lot of salvage claims and smoke damage, water damage, where it's just packaging more than anything, right? It hasn't affected product. It's just packaging for whatever reasons gotten a little bit crispy for fire infiltration or smoke, but the goods inside it are undamaged and remain undamaged.
Yes, and that's an offering that's another part of the variety that we can offer our market.
And and again, you buy the stuff up front,
Yes.
so you're literally buying that whole group of salvage. And do you buy it as a whole finding, and then you determine what's usable and what's not? Like, do you do it that way, or do you only take the usable goods, or do you offer different things?
We're solution oriented. We're very solution oriented. So we want to be one of the first people that you call. So there's a lot of things that we can do. We can take the whole inventory. We can even return product back. Like I said, we can segregate total loss and capture all those verticals so that everybody knows what we received or what we're selling. We can even, if you want a higher return, consignment is always the best for a higher return.
So in what regard? What do you mean? You'll take it on, but
we would take it on consignment and we would sell it through our stores, and after we sell it on a monthly level, you would receive a check and a consignment report showing how many pieces sold at what stores for how much.
Excellent. And do you spread the inventory out based on geographical area? So this item's going to sell more, in
Yes,
Western Canada than it is
definitely.
in Eastern Canada?
Yeah, we're gonna. Right now, we're focused in Ontario. We have worked with some claims in Calgary, in Montreal, but most of the those inventories have come back to Ontario, and that's been advantageous to the stores that we were working with, because they knew where it was going to be selling, and it wasn't jeopardizing their market or.
So the fact that they're coming from two different provinces into Ontario, it doesn't affect their marketplace.
Exactly.
Excellent. Yeah. And do you sell stuff and you have stores in the U.S. as well?
They're mainly in the southeast, and that new in Texas, and we have a few stores in California as well. And we have from Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, and Texas. Those are about 120, and they're under the Dirt Cheap banner and the Dirt Cheap Building Supply banner.
And when you say building supply, are you talking, gyprock and wood and the whole thing?
Yeah,
so what would you...
landscaping material, tools, carpeting, lighting, doors, anything that you'd find in a hardware store.
And it's not used products.
No, it's never.
It's all
used.
new.
All new, or we do have some customer returns from a lot of majors.
Okay, so they bought
retailers.
something, they didn't like it for whatever reason, and they've returned it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you sell it at that discounted rate.
Yes.
Okay. What else can you tell me about the company? What else do do you have a computer software that can go in and kind of tell them what they think their probable return is going to be on stuff on consignment, or?
We have a proprietary inventory control system, and we've captured every single sale that we've made, whether it was a customer return or from a retailer or a manufacturer, or a salvage claim. So we can go back and capture our success rate, the margins, what we paid, what categories were in that inventory, to better bid on salvage claims or catastrophic inventories.
Interesting. Okay. How do people get in touch with you, Javier? How do we get your info?
Because of this industry is so sensitive, it's important that we respond immediately. So the best and quickest way is through my direct number, 416-709-7001, and of course through our website. In Ontario, ilovetreasurehunt.ca. That's the name of the store.
ilovetreasurehunt.ca.
And the stores are called Treasure Hunt.
Okay. And what do you do there? What's your role there, Javier?
Very simply, I'm a buyer.
Okay.
Some people might see me as a hunter, but at the end of the day, I really want to build relationships that are long lasting. So I tend to be generous and thoughtful, and also find solutions to make it work.
And do you go on site and actually look at the product?
Oh, yeah, completely.
Yeah. Okay.
from, even with we've got boots and hip waders and right down to proper safety equipment.
PPE stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever you need to, you guys go on site, and then that's where you get your inventory and make decisions on how you're going to proceed.
Yeah, and that's one of our strengths. We've been everywhere from Sandy to Katrina to Puerto Rico to Florida, right up. So we're very familiar with packing out and getting companies back up and running immediately.
So getting their product off the shelves so they can get new product in.
And yeah, whatever needs to take place, whether it's fixing, painting, cleaning, whatever.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. I
Terry, thank you
appreciate
very
it. It's when I was walking around this morning, I got to tell you, it caught my eye. It's new. I think it's innovative, and I think it'll really do well in the
you very
insurance
much.
market.
Well, it's
So-
nice to be part of this. It's been for us. This is especially for me, this is a new industry.
Yeah.
And I feel very welcomed, and I'm very grateful for this time.
Yeah, no, I'm glad because it's something new. I think that's going to work. I want to encourage it and promote it. So
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time today.
I appreciate it.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening to WP Radio Live. We appreciate your time and listening to the podcast. And check back in a few days as we'll have another one coming out.